Hello, hot stuffers! Well, for Thanksgiving week, I'm going to be standing here solo for the first time in a long time. Once again, I'm Ian Drew, senior editor here at Us Weekly Magazine, bringing you Hot Stuff, the top 5 sizzling stories from our new issue, right here on usmagazine.com. First up, Megan Fox, sexpot stepmom. Yes, Megan Fox has been causing quite a stir, but somewhere different than a movie premiere right now. She's actually been at her 8-year-old stepson Cassius's Little League games recently, passing out fruit and water in between everyone batting up. Not only that, Cassius's mother, Vanessa Marcil, is also always there, and her husband actually coaches the game. Everyone's co-parenting just fine. They should start charging extra for tickets to those games, though. And next, Jessica Simpson is setting a date. Yes, Jessica Simpson just announced that she's getting married to Eric Johnson. Well, now a source says that they're looking at New Year's Eve for the actual wedding date, and they want to do it in Cabo San Lucas, which is the exotic destination where she loves to go on vacation. Just last week, she held an engagement party to ring in the good news with 50 of her friends and her sister, Ashley Simpson Wentz, at her parents' Encino home. Tiger Woods is back on the prowl. Well, we haven't heard about Tiger Woods in quite a while. Well, maybe that's because he's been keeping it low-key. And a source says he's been doing it in dating as well. A source says he's been dating various women, but not committing to anyone, which is probably a good thing. He is going to be spending Thanksgiving with his mom and his kids, a source says, so at least he'll be laying low through the holidays. Let's just hope he doesn't decide to go for any late-night drives. Well, you can always leave it to John Mayer to take extra special care of women around him, especially if they happen to be his fans, I guess. 2 young fans were outside of his apartment building trying to get a glimpse of the singer recently when he invited them to go grocery shopping with him and actually brought them with him to a grocery store and ended up regaling them with different stories. Meanwhile, he's also been hanging out lately with Gerard Butler, who dated his ex, Jennifer Aniston. A source says they were at the Derby last week where they belted out a duet during karaoke of Mustang Sally. Well, at least he didn't touch one of his own breakup hits. Taylor Momsen may be growing up a little too fast. The Gossip Girl teenager actually held a show last week at Don Hills in New York, and the writer for her dressing room demanded a full bar. Meanwhile, the very smart club owners rejected that demand, saying she was underage, and she ended up flashing her breasts at the show anyway. Maybe that's the reason she was recently suspended from Gossip Girl, but at least her progression into being Courtney Love is almost complete. That's 5, and all the time we have left for this week, everyone. Once again, I'm Ian Drew, senior editor here at Us Weekly Magazine. For these stories and much, much more, pick up our new issue on stands today.